اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam invites Hazrat Adi bin Hatim radiallahu ta'ala anhu to Islam. Hazrat Adi bin Hatim radiallahu ta'ala anhu narrates, when I heard about the coming of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, I disliked this very greatly, so I left and found myself close to Rome. According to another narration, he said, so I left and went to the Caesar. However, I disliked this place more than I disliked the coming of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. I then said to myself, by Allah, why do I not rather meet this person? If he is a liar, it will not harm me in the least. On the other hand, if he is speaking the truth, I would know it. Hazrat Adi bin Hatim radiallahu ta'ala anhu continues the story and says, so I came to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. When I arrived, the people started shouting, Adi bin Hatim, Adi bin Hatim. When I came before Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said to me, O Adi bin Hatim, accept Islam and stay in peace. He repeated this 3 times. I said to him, but I already follow a deen. He replied, I know more about your deen than you do. As Adi bin Hatim radiallahu ta'ala anhu says further, I said, you know more about my deen than I do. He replied, yes. Are you not from the Rakusiya sect and have taken a quarter of your people's booty? I said, true. He then continued, this is not permissible for you according to your religion. I admitted, yes, it certainly is not permissible. After hearing this, I was humble before him. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam then added, listen, I am also well aware of the thing that prevents you from accepting Islam. You say that only simple people who have no influence follow him, people whom the Arabs have cast out. Do you know the place Hira? Hazrat Adi radiallahu ta'ala anhu replied, though I have never seen the place, I have certainly heard about it. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam then said, I swear by the being who controls my life, Allah shall bring this propagation of Islam to such completion, and the land will be so safe that a veiled woman shall leave from Hira all alone and perform tawaf of the Kaaba without the need of having someone accompany her. Without doubt, the treasures of Kisra bin Hurmuz shall also be conquered. In astonishment, Hazrat Adi radiallahu ta'ala anhu said, the treasures of Kisra bin Hurmuz. Yes, replied Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the treasures of Kisra bin Hurmuz. In addition to this, wealth will be so freely spent that there will be none to take it. After narrating the story, Hazrat Adi radiallahu ta'ala anhu said, there is the woman from Hira performing tawaf without anyone to accompany her, and I was among those who conquered the treasures of Kisra. I swear by the being in whose control is my life, the third prophecy shall also come true, because Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said it. As Adi bin Hatim radiallahu ta'ala anhu narrates that he and some others were at a place called Aqrab when a group of horsemen sent by Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam arrived there. They captured some people along with Hazrat Adi radiallahu ta'ala anhu's aunt. When they were brought before Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and lined up before him, his aunt said, O Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, my breadwinner has gone missing. My children are no more, and I am just an old woman who cannot be of any service. Be kind to me, and Allah will be kind to you. Who is your breadwinner? Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam asked. Adi bin Hatim was the reply. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, the one who escaped from Allah and His Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam showed kindness to her by letting her go, and as she left, a man who had been with Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, whom they believe was Hazrat Ali radiallahu ta'ala anhu, said to her, why do you not ask Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam for transport? When she asked for transport, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam ordered and had it arranged for her. As Adi radiallahu ta'ala anhu continues the story, he says, when my aunt came back, she said to me, your father would have never done what you did, deserting me like that. Whether you like it or not, you will have to go to him, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. She then recounted the incidents of many people who had been to meet Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and enjoyed a favorable reception. I then proceeded to meet Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. When I came to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, I saw a woman and 1 or 2 children sitting with him. Hazrat Ali radiallahu ta'ala anhu also mentioned how close they sat to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. I gathered from this that he was neither like the king Kisra nor like the Caesar, but much more approachable. He said to me, O Adi bin Hatim, what made you run away? Did the thought of saying that there is none worthy of worship but Allah make you run away? Is anyone worthy of worship but Allah? What made you run away? Did the thought of saying Allah is the greatest made you run away? Is there anything greater than Allah, the Most High, the Most Exalted? I then accepted Islam, and I saw the face of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam light up with happiness, and he said, indeed, those with whom Allah is angry are the Jews, and those who are astray are the Christians. As Adi radiallahu ta'ala anhu continues, some people then began asking Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam for things, and because he had nothing with him, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam started encouraging the Sahaba radiallahu ta'ala anhum to assist these people. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam then praised Allah and said to the people, O people, spend from that wealth which is extra, even though it may be one sa or even less than that. Whether it may be a handful of even less than that, one of the narrators by the name of Shuba says that as far as he can remember, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam also added, whether it may be a single date or even a piece of a date, every one of you shall stand before Allah on the day of Qiyamah, and Allah shall ask him exactly as I am telling you now. Allah shall say, did I not bless you with the faculties of hearing and seeing? Did I not give you wealth and children? What have you sent ahead from this? A person will then look in front of him and look behind him. He will look to his right and look to his left, but he will find nothing there. He shall have nothing to save him from the fire of Jahannam besides the countenance of Allah. Therefore, save yourself from the fire of Jahannam, even though it be with a piece of the date that you give as charity. If you do not even have this much, then do so by speaking a kind word to a beggar. Verily, I do not fear poverty overcoming you, for Allah shall certainly assist you, and shall certainly bestow His bounties upon you. According to another narration, he said, Allah shall certainly grant you many conquests, until the time comes when a veiled woman shall travel between Hira and Medina, or even a greater distance, without the fear of being robbed while sitting in her carriage. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the tawfiq to make amal upon whatever we have listened to, and may give us the tawfiq to send this to others. Subhanallah bihamdihi, subhanakallahumma bihamdik, nashhadu an la ilaha illa ant, wa nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.